Hello and welcome. I want to work on the Chapter 8 practice problem here. And it's going to have to do with reconciliation, cash reconciliation. So one of the things that we're going to look at is this company called Ch8 Company. Most recently reconciled its bank statement and book balances of cash on August 31st, and it reported 2 checks outstanding. Now this was last month that they're talking about, ending August 31st. So they had 2 outstanding checks, and then the following information is September 30th, so the following month later. Now one of the things with reconciliation is you have what the bank has given you, their statement, and then you have your books, okay, whatever's on your books. And you take a look to see what is on the 2 that are the same, that you can cross off, you don't have to worry about anymore. So I'm going to look over on this side here with checks and debits, and I want to compare that to checks that I have over here for my disbursements, okay? And so I start looking at check 5901 for 1824.25, and this is 5901 1824.25. So that check shows up on both my books and the bank. I go down to check 5902 and I find it over in here. 5902 for 719.90, 719.90, and I check that off. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I go to check 5903 and that shows up here for 399.10, so I got 399.10 both places. I go down to 5904. 5904, this is for 2090, but this says 2060, so I got a problem here. I'm going to circle that because I need to come back to it again for 2090 and for 2060. So there's a discrepancy. 5905, 5905, 937, 937. So that checks off. 5906. 5906 does not show up in here, so that's going to be a reconciling item. 5907 shows up here at 213.85, 213.85. So I can check that off. Don't need to worry about it anymore. 5908 does not show up on here, so that's going to be a reconciling item probably. And then 5909, 5909 for 1807.65, 1807.65. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking care of those things that the bank knows about, that I know about, and I can cross them off. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Then I'm going to go over here to deposits, and I'm going to look at the deposits for the bank, and I'm going to start checking those off. So we start with 110375, 110375. Those deposits match. 22690, 22690. Those match. 4093 even. 4093 even matches, so I can check those off. 235170. Those match. And then everything else doesn't show. What I have here does not show here. What I have here does not show over here. So now I checked off everything that the bank knows about, that I know about, and then anything that is not checked is a reconciling item. So what I also want to look at, this check right here at the beginning of the month, 5888 for 1,028.05. Well, here it is. This is last month's reconciling item, and so it had been a reconciling item last month, and now it finally cleared the bank the following month, so I can now check that off. I don't have to worry about it anymore, but I do have to worry about this one, this check number 5893 for 494.25. I don't see it in here as having cleared the bank. So this is still going to continue to be a reconciling item. I need to make sure I keep track of that. Don't worry about this right now. And then from here, I start my reconciliation. So I have the bank side of the transactions, I have the book side, and I need to reconcile my bank side, and I need to reconcile my book side. So the bank balance, I'm going to take the current balance from the bank statement, which is the last number they have according to them, and it's going to be 18,453 and 25 cents. Now in my book, all this is just transactions. I have to look a little further over here. These are the ending balances. This is the end of August. These were all the stuff that happened during September and total disbursements. And so my ending balance for the month ending September 31st, which is 30th, which we're looking at, is 17,404.20. I need to take that number right there. And so that will be 17,404.20 cents. And that's my dog. She's very upset because everyone's out in the backyard and she's not, so she's got to protect the front of the house. Okay, so now I go back over to this schedule, and what I'm looking for is anything that was still outstanding that did not wind up being checked off. So I'm going to start with my deposits. Everything that the bank knows about and everything that I know about. I've got a deposit over here that I did make a deposit, but the bank does not show it on their side of the transaction. So whatever's on my books, I need to tell the bank what is missing, okay? So I'm going to add a deposit that is what's called a deposit in transit, meaning the bank has not seen it yet, but it's there because I deposited it last night in the night deposit. So 1,682.75 cents. So I need to add that to the bank's balance because they don't know about it. Alrighty. Any checks that I have written that the bank does not know about, and I need to take care of that. So I'm going to add this check here that's still outstanding. So any checks that are still outstanding, I need to take those out. So I need to deduct any checks I have written that the bank does not know about. So I start with this check right over here, check 5893. And that check was for $494.25. And I'll subtract that. Then I have a check here, and that was check, shine some light on this, check 5906. And that was for $982.30. And then the other one is check 5908 for $388. So check 5908 for $388. Okay, I looked to make sure I got everything, and I think I did, except for this one that's in error. Now what happened was, there's some explanation that goes along with this, and so we start reading. Check 594 is currently drawn for $2,090 to pay for computer equipment. However, the record keeper misread the amount and entered it as a debit to computer equipment and credit to cash for $2,060. So the bookkeeper put the wrong dollar amount. he or she wrote 2060, and it really is for 2090. So that means it's our error, not the bank's error. So I had to update the book side on this error. So I'm going to get there in just a second. First of all, I want to add to my book balance anything that the bank has as a deposit that I don't know about. So I look over here. The bank has a deposit here of $1,485 and $12.50. So I'm going to add these. I don't yet know what they're for, but I know I need to add them to update my books because the bank knows about it, but I don't know about it. And interest of, looks like IN, it looks like it's interest payment or interest collection for $12.50. And I look over here what they had to say about it. There's a credit memo for the collection of a $1,500 note. Now this is a note receivable. We have a note with somebody, they're going to pay us, and it's going to include interest. So it looks like they've also collected a $15 collection fee, and that came out of this 1485. It used to be $1,500, and they've deducted the collection on that. So I'm not going to worry about that for right now. We just get the end result is $1,485 less that collection fee. That's why it's coming up with this dollar amount here, why it shows up that way, okay? Because they already took out that collection fee. So I've taken care of